last people we expected to see.
Hey, are you feeling okay?
Alright guys, it's Goat the
Fine,
Great,
so far.
and
But he's not looking
we're
too
gonna
good.
take a look into Gears of War 3. I'm gonna give you my impressions, you know, what I feel, what I think about the game thus far. I think I've played quite enough of it to kind of give my own personal opinion on it, even though I haven't gone as far as, say, beating the game as of yet. Actually, this is where I currently am because I'm playing through the game with a few friends, and we're playing it 4-player co-op, so I try not to advance on without them, kind of to, I guess, give it a fair playing field. Everybody will be in the same place at the same time. So just a little bit of a backstory on myself with Gears of War. There is no backstory, and when I say that, what I mean is I literally have not really been much of a Gears of War fan. The first one really didn't have any type of experience with it, almost none, to be quite honest. The second one, I actually still have the copy sitting here that I was able to borrow off of a friend on 2 occasions. And for some reason, Gears of War 2 just never appealed to me. I never saw any need to have the game. I didn't have an Xbox, so obviously there was no reason for me to be playing the game. And when I did finally pick up an Xbox and I borrowed it, I don't know, just nothing about the game really caught on to me. And a lot of people will tell you that if you didn't like the first Gears and you didn't like the second Gears, there's no reason in even playing the third Gears of War because you may not like it. I personally, I haven't had the same experience. I like the third Gears a lot more than I liked the second, and I didn't like the first at all. The guys just looked like huge huge running backs with guns, and for some reason that really wasn't appealing to me, so kind of left it alone. Yeah, but let's kind of get off of that for the moment, and let's look at Gears of War 3, which is what I'm currently playing, and I'm doing it live commentary, so it makes things a little bit more difficult. But yeah, so far my feelings of the game, as you can see, I'm playing the campaign right now. Campaign is absolutely amazing. It's fun. It has great graphics. The lighting effects are awesome. The character models, the detail on the guns. You can tell that the team at Epic put a lot of time and a lot of effort into the development of this game, and it shows with everything. Great voice acting. I could have done without all of the cutscenes, but I guess that's pretty much the only way that they would have been able to properly advance the storyline. So you really can't hold them at fault for that. And they do a good job at pacing it without it just becoming a little bit too overly story-driven, such as a game like Uncharted 2, which I felt just had a little bit too many story breaks in between the action. So it does a decent job of that, but I still wish there weren't as many story cutscenes in the game. As far as the graphics are concerned, that's really all that I can say. As far as the story is concerned, that's really all that I can give my opinion on, because I haven't played the previous Gears. I honestly don't know what the story of this game is. I mean, I know it sounds pretty ridiculous, but it is the truth. I really don't know what the story of Gears of War is. I'm not even following the story in this current game. It just seems like you run around, you shoot, some people talk, and then you run around and shoot some more. But it's odd because I actually purchased this game for the campaign mode to do the 4-player co-op, and that turned out not being the mode that kept my attention. The modes that I really enjoy mostly are Horde, and I really enjoy the multiplayer mode, where you're just playing team deathmatch and such. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead, and since this is really just an impressions video, go ahead and give my entire impressions, skip out of the campaign for a moment, and we'll jump into some multiplayer. Let's see how I fare there. I think that the multiplayer mode works really well in this game. It because it's ran on dedicated servers, I have not had any problems with lag when it comes to online multiplayer. The guns work well online. The actual finding of matches, as you can see, it almost immediately found a match and is throwing me in there. I find no problems whatsoever. You shoot someone, they go down. There's no lag. Because I'm playing on Xbox, I love the fact that I don't have to hear people that I don't want to hear, unlike when I'm playing on my PS3. I will go as far as to say this, however. When I played the beta, the game seemed to be a little... don't get me wrong, it's a totally balanced experience when you're playing it online, but it seemed like there were more people doing the right things online in the beta than there are in the final game here. This guy's trying to get away from me. I'm gonna try to see if I can go up there and enjoy some fun with them. But yeah, people seem to have been doing the right things more in the beta than they are in this final product of the game here. It seems like there's a lot of weird things going on. They got me, and I'm a meat shield. Guys are sitting in the back with the long shot and just sniping constantly. The shotgunning and rolling around is at an all-time high. Dudes will just roll, and before you know it, blast with the shotgun to the face. You have ways of counteracting that. You know, there are things you can do, like you can tag people that are on the map. You can try to stay away from individuals carrying shotguns. Keep them at bay with a gun like the Lancer or the Retro Lancer or even the Hammer Burst. But if someone rolls up on you with a shotgun, say goodbye, because it's over. They're just going to blast you right in the face. And outside of that, there really isn't much else that I can say about the multiplayer. It's fast, it runs well, the servers seem to have no difficulty keeping up with what's going on screen. And overall, as far as both the campaign and the multiplayer is concerned, the game is 100% just polished. It just oozes of polish. I don't think this year, with the exception of maybe 2 or 3 games, because I played Mass Effect 3 this year on the PS3 and I played Portal 2 this year on the PS3, and both of those games ooze of the same level of polish that this game does. The team at Epic, you can tell that they took their time and they worked on crafting a game that would live up to the Gears, the history of the Gears trilogy, and still satisfy the fans that have always liked it. So personally, even though I am completely new to the series, I definitely enjoy this multiplayer. I'd have to say, with the exception of probably Uncharted 2 and Battlefield Bad Company, this is probably my favorite online experience as far as multiplayer is concerned. You really can't have too many complaints or qualms about it. It does what it does, and it does it well. Yeah, that's right, back up. He's reviving him. Okay, they finally got me. What a couple of wusses, man. It's a fun experience, seriously. You really can't complain about this too much, and if you are doing a lot of complaining, I would have to assume that that's just how you are in your everyday life. Everything is a big complaint, because there isn't much wrong here. Don't get me wrong, there are things you can complain about. The game isn't perfect, but it definitely isn't a game that a ton of complaining needs to be done about. He got me before I was able to chainsaw him. Yeah, the multiplayer experience, man. Everyone online is just a beast, and you're just a Nothing more than a minor sprite amongst the beasts. Oh, it doesn't look like I'm heading towards the action by running that way. Tons of different characters to choose from, by the way, too. A lot of different character skins, a lot of different character models. Oh, look at that. That guy just ran right by me. Ah, with the shotgun, there was just no chance. Why did I try to run up on that guy with the chainsaw? Oh, look at that. He's just beasting with that Nasher shotgun. There he is. Boom. Got him. I give him a lot of credit because he definitely seemed to have his tactics up and he was by himself, so +1 for effort. Ah, wow, that guy is a beast, man, leaping all over the place. Ah, he's got a shotgun. Gotcha, buddy. Too bad I wasn't able to revive my boy in time. Ah, well, you can't save everybody, right? But going along with everything else, oh man. Okay, well, the hammer burst bested me. It really seamless online play. You don't find too many of the rooms where there's a bunch of guys just running around with shotguns or using the long shot. So if you find a room where everyone is playing the game the way it's meant to be played, then like I said, really enjoyable experience. As you can see here right now, the match that I'm in, I'd have to say for the most part everyone is playing the game properly and not getting involved in a bunch of foolish activities. I thought someone might have been out there. Wow, many someones are out there. Got him. I got the both of them. Come on. Oh, that was ridiculous. I hit the B button to have him pull out his chainsaw. Well, the spawns are all depleted, so I think that's it for me. I don't think I'm going to spawn. At this point, it's a one-on-one match. Let's see who wins here. Come on. Oh man, it's not looking good for him. Actually, it's not one-on-one. We got more people out there, but we only have one of our guys remaining. Oh wow, that was good. See, what he did is exactly what I was trying to do. When you're under cover, if you leap over the cover, then you kind of how should I say, stun the enemy, and that gives you enough time to follow up with another attack. And I hit the B button to do my I don't know what you call it, my chainsaw maneuver there, and completely lost. Oh well, that was just a little bit of a preview of the multiplayer mode. I'm gonna jump out of it right now and continue along. Just give you guys an idea of what the Horde mode is all about. I know that most people that are watching this video are probably fully aware of what Horde mode offers and what multiplayer offers, but being that it is an impressions video, I kind of just want to jump around and give an impression of everything that there is. As you can see, there are other modes that you can play. Off to the left there, we have Team Deathmatch, Warzone, which it says eliminate all players of the opposing team, Execution, capture the leader, which basically the goal is to capture the leader and hold them as long as possible, King of the Hill, and Wingman. Those are the versus modes. And to finish it up, we'll just jump right into the Horde mode. But before we do, what I really like is the calendar of events that kind of show you everything that's going to be going on. As you can see, from October 7th to the 10th, we have Big Head mode, where I guess everyone's going to just have enlarged heads. And just moving around, you can see my stats. Look at that kill death ratio, 0.5. Am I a beast or am I a beast? Terrible. Your achievements, tons of unlockables, a bunch of medals, honors, those are your stats, and it just goes on into all the things that you can unlock here, such as weapon skins. As you can see, it is a long list of weapon skins, characters, ton of characters that you can unlock, mutators, goes on to show more stuff, executions, avatar awards, which I really don't care for the avatar awards, but that's what, you know, some of the unlockables that you can get there. And then we'll just kind of jump right into game of Horde here. I'm gonna cancel matchmaking simply because I don't want to jump into a match with some people and then have them leave or me leave before they wanted to and kind of just ruin their whole thing. Let's start at a higher wave. I'll start at wave 19. I was able to get all the way up to wave 50 with a few friends, but the last wave of bosses were just so difficult that we couldn't finish it. We absolutely could not finish it. And let's see here. As far as the map is concerned, I guess we can stick with that map. I'll play with Anya. Yeah, those, you can choose your weapon skins there. And we'll go ahead and start the wave. So, I don't know, if there's anyone that has not up to this point played a Gears of War, I would at least advise you to rent the game. See how it works out for you, and at that point, if you don't like it, then so be it. But it's really hard to believe that anyone would dislike this game. It has a great campaign with solid graphics, excellent sound, the sound of the guns, the sound of your feet as you're running, the music choices that they've made with this game, the sound of the grunts by the locers, or whatever you want to call them, locusts, I don't know what they're called, but those things. In the Horde mode, it's really interesting because if you look off to the left, you'll see I have money. So those money rewards are what you can use to buy barriers, you can buy ammo, you can buy posts, which will deploy more ammo and more ammo, more posts, more everything for you. And it doesn't seem like the wave is beginning for some reason. Yeah, so that was a major fail. But yeah, just to give you an idea, you know what wave, I'm assuming everyone knows what Horde is. It's just basically hordes and hordes of enemies just coming at you. And while you're in Horde mode, you can just buy turrets, you can buy guns, you can buy everything. And that's pretty much how you play it out. Because this will not allow me to start the wave for some odd reason, it's kind of stuck at 30 seconds on the left-hand side there. I don't know, the right-hand side, I should say. Dyslexia at its best. For some reason, it's not advancing past that 30. As you can see off to the right as well, I'm a level 5 for barriers, level 1 for decoy. And as you build and buy barriers and such, your level increases. But I'll go ahead and end it there. Maybe I'll do a little bit more multiplayer someday for you guys, but that was just my quick impressions of Gears of War. Overall, I think it's an excellent game, and if you for some reason are on the cuff, like I said, rent it, try it out. If I don't know that there's a demo for this, so I don't think there's a way to try it out that way, but it's at least worth a try. The only thing I personally do not like about this game is the shaking camera as you run. Kane and Lynch allowed you to turn that off, and I wish it would have allowed you to do it in this game as well, but that's another Gears of War 3 staple. Anyway, at the risk of rambling on, I will go ahead and cut the video right here. Thanks for checking out my impressions, guys. It's been Goat the Great, and I am out of here. Peace.